yeah. Fire, fire, yeah. My 6-year-old daughter just asked me why my wife and I don't kiss. Venting post. While waiting in a line at an amusement park, my daughter was looking around the park and must have noticed a couple kissing. She turned to me and asked me, "Why don't you and Mom ever kiss? Do you love each other?" I explained to her that we show love to each other in other ways, and that she asked why Mom never hugs me. I can't. I've been starving for affection for years now! The things that are so basic for other couples are galaxies away as far as I'm concerned. My wife isn't going to give me a quick kiss, public or private. Maybe a hug in private, but it's usually a "see, I care, now go away" kind of hug. This is so sad. And you know the saddest part? I actually believe this is real. Because there are people who are just coded differently, or they don't care for their partner and they just live their life and they don't want any physical affection for them because they disgust them. She has some kind of disorder. I don't know, but I feel like even if you have a disorder, you show affections in other ways. Like, I've had friends that had autistic siblings, like actually really autistic siblings. I shouldn't say really, but you know, like non-functioning. They show love in a different way, like with giving gifts, or like, I don't know, like hugging you, but like kind of out of nowhere. Like if you're that autistic, there's ways of you expressing yourself that even a normal or whatever, like neurotypical person does. What if the wife just doesn't have that affection or care for him like she used to, and it's only there because of the kid? Yes! And I can understand where this man is coming from, because if you're in that situation, you're just in it to like take care of the child. You with DEI terminology, I'm being polite. I know we have people who have autism in chat. I don't want to like upset them in that way. But then people say, "Oh my god, it's not, no, autism is normal, is normal. You can't say normal." And it's like, you get into this whole fucking bag of worms. I got sensory autism, but I make conscious effort to show physical affection. Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like even you can give tokens, or like you can write them nice things, or like make them things, you know what I'm saying? I think that this relationship is absolutely fried. There is no way, like not even like I love you as a love letter or something. I have autism and I love giving gifts to people, like you said. Yeah, like tokens, or like finding a pretty flower. I feel like that's a really normal thing to do. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. So strong. I don't know. I feel like you're done, man. You're done. This relationship is cooked. You're just in it to take care of a child. Here's the token. Oh, thank you. A poorly drawn peepee on it. At least it made you laugh. If someone drew me a poorly drawn peepee, I would laugh. That's a form of affection. Trying to get them to giggle. I understand being in a marriage or a relationship and you have a child, because sometimes like breaking up and sullying and putting a child through the trauma of like divorce or whatever is very traumatizing, and it does affect children. It's just like, to me this screams like I'm disgusted with your existence at that point. Yeah. Would even marry her to begin with? We don't know. I will say some people fall out of love for different reasons. I don't know. It's hard to say just from this, but is there like more to this or something? I've come to the conclusion these are all fake. I don't. Some people, oh, isn't there some sort of syndrome cold mother syndrome, or like people that only love their mother. There's like a syndrome that exists out there, like a psychological one. Some people have like experienced abuse and they don't even know it's abuse, and they can't like express what is it called? Like they can't express themselves properly. Oedipus? I don't know what it's called, but Oedipus complex? Wait, what? What's Oedipus complex? Describes a boy's unconscious attention to his mother and rivalry with his father, typically occurring during the phallic stage of psychosexual development, ages 3 to 6. Yeah, but this is like, I don't have affection for like the other sex. I don't know. Oh, I know, Twitch users. No! Wait, there's more? It gets worse. Other than not being a wife, she isn't being a mother. Look at his other posts. I'm a severely depressed man dealing with bipolar, ADHD, and anxiety as a father of 4. Holy crap. I'm always tending to them, but my wife made a selfish career change that took all of my backup support away. I'm working 24/7 as a result. I log on before I get the kids to school, get to work, and head back for some school pickups. I have activities to bring them to, meals to prep, homework to oversee, and clean the house. My wife comes home, lets me know what I missed, and says she's too touched out and exhausted for anyone or anything. I'm up with the kids in the middle of the night even. I have no support. What? There's even more? It makes my blood boil in my circumstance. I've been the one to get up with the children since birth almost every single night for 14 plus years. Oh my gosh, what? I've been the one who takes them to appointments and events and made 90% of their meals. Why are you with them? I work 50 to 60 hours. How do you have time?
Cringe? Yes.
How do you have time for this, man? Fortunate to have a flexible schedule, but my days are staccato in terms of flow. My days are like meeting, drop-offs, work, school, pickups, work, drive to work, activities, work, get the kids, sleep, work. But you know what? I'm always ready there for my wife, but my wife doesn't see what I do, and when she tells me she's too tired and doesn't want to spend time with me, it breaks my fucking soul. This has gotta be fake, man. No! They do no, like... She's gotta be like cheating, or this is like, this is the most fucked up fake story I've ever seen in my life. And then flowery shit like this is salt in the wound. If I said those same words, I would hear endless rebuttals of how awful of a father and husband I am. It's a choice to be disconnected from your spouse. Life sucks. I think for husbands like me, it's just an endless reminder of how what we do and what we are is invisible. No way, man. If this is real, I want to give this person a hug. Like a platonic one, obviously, but still, like, that's so sad. Sounds like a dead marriage. This is beyond dead. This person doesn't see them as a human being. No expressing affection, no, like, love, no, like, you know, BJ after fucking putting the kids to bed. I don't know, man. Existential crisis? I don't know, man. I would have a psychological break. I kind of hope this isn't real, but this seems like a cry for help. You know, like when you read a fake story, it's usually really over the top. This feels like an outcry for help. Wife, can I please have a BJ before bed? It's time to search for another wife? Bro, like, oh my gosh. You're slaving away. Happened to someone I know, said with a girl who was cheating on him because he didn't want to be away from his kids. Now they have broken up. She's trying to stop him seeing the kids. Some people are just toxic. That's disgusting, but you're not even taking care of the children according to him. Again, I'd love to see like the actual story from like a judge or something, or like to be a fly on the wall, but this is so messed up on so many levels. Maybe Shonda was right. And that's okay. If they get a divorce, he may lose the kids. Yes, it's very common. She'll be like, he doesn't love me and give me attention, and he's like, A boo. Like, what do you mean you don't give me affection? Give me a BJ. Quoting Shonda every stream. Well, maybe people shouldn't submit or like have these posts on Twitter that make me think Shonda's right. It's not my fault, it's true. They seriously need to talk, she doesn't care, life will get much harder, there's no outcome for him. I feel like they've already talked. He needs to get away from this person. Just like run.